Here's the very latest in the Goa Nightclub fire tragedy case that killed 25 people on Saturday night. The police are on the hunt for the Goa Nightclub Birch owners, Saurabh and Gaurav Luthra. 25 persons, including tourists, customers and staffers, were killed in that nightclub tragedy that was sparked by a fire following the use of electric firecrackers in a nightclub that had a huge number of fire safety violations. So far, 5 people, including 2 club managers, have been arrested, but the police are yet to find the club owners who are Delhi-based. In fact, one of the owners, Saurabh Luthra, has issued a statement on his Instagram account saying he is deeply shaken by the loss and will do everything to help and assist the probe, except present himself and be with the police. The police, meanwhile, have issued a lookout circular against the owners, which will stop them, hopefully, from leaving from any airport. Okay, let's tell you about the fire safety norms in Goa that have been violated by this one single nightclub that gives you a picture of how this was a death trap simply waiting to happen, and that this was no accident but murder by negligence. Mandatory fire, no objection certificate for all commercial spaces. This is not something you can sidestep. You have to get it. Exit routes must be unobstructed at all times. Sprinklers, alarms are compulsory in all venues, big and small. Government certified standard fire extinguishers are mandatory in a specified quantity in every setting, in every locality. Annual fire safety checks are essential and are part of annual compliance of any establishment. No overcrowding beyond allowed capacity. Remember, this is December when Goa tends to get very crowded with New Year arrivals. Emergency lights and signage must be functional. Fire audits only by authorized agencies. LPG and wiring must meet safety and quality standards. This is just to give you a sense of the number of mandatory requirements that must be met by every single club, including Birch, where this tragedy took place. Now let's tell you about the blaze that took place on Saturday night at Birch. Action so far has been taken only on small fry. Club managers and workers around the club. The owners, Saurabh and Gaurav Luthra, are still on the run. 5 club staff have been arrested by the Goa police so far. 2 managers are in custody. The police are still looking for the owners who are absconding. Nobody knows where they are. Bharat, a manager who ran daily operations, has been arrested, but still no trace of Saurabh and Gaurav Luthra, who are Delhi-based owners, which is not uncommon. Many nightclubs, restaurants and food and beverage establishments in Goa are owned by people who live in Delhi or Punjab. 3 government officials have been suspended for giving permits that now in hindsight look a little iffy. Siddhi Tushar Harlankar, ex-director of a panchayat, has been suspended. Dr. Shamila Montero, Goa Pollution Board, has been suspended. And Raghuvir Bagkar, who is a village panchayat secretary, has also been suspended pending this investigation, because it is believed that they may have issued some of these no objection certificates and approvals in a manner that may not have been entirely above board. Owners on the run. The Birch nightclub is owned by brothers Saurabh and Gaurav Luthra. These 2 men are Delhi-based. The Luthras own several clubs across India, according to documents that NDTV has accessed. Birch was their largest club. It was a very popular club in Goa. They've been absconding since the blaze took place on Saturday. They've issued a vanilla statement on the fire 2 days after the tragedy, saying that they are shaken by it, but absolutely no accountability and responsibility. They are wanted by the police. They have to present themselves for the investigation. And these 2 coward owners, Saurabh and Gaurav Luthra, please take a look at them very closely, are wanted by the Goa police at this point of time, because their establishment, it is very clear, even after a preliminary look, flouted norms. It was basically a death trap where a tragedy was simply waiting to happen. They are on the run. They've switched off their phones like all cowards do. The police is looking for them. Saurabh and Gaurav Luthra Akhil Jamil is with me live from Goa, where the investigation is in full swing. 25 dead, 5 club managers have been arrested, but their maliks are, evading the law like the cowards that they clearly are. Saurabh and Gaurav Luthra, where are these 2 cowards hiding, Akhil? What is the police saying? Is the Delhi police helping out? Is the Goa police sending teams to Delhi? What's the latest on these 2 owners?
Absolutely, Shiv. If you see these 2 individuals, both the brothers, Saurabh Luthra and Gaurav Luthra, are still absconding. And since last evening, what we have seen that one team was formed by the Goa DGP in regard with that. And what we have seen that one team was sent last night only to the national capital to arrest both these individuals. And if you see, so far what we have seen is that the 5 arrests have been made by the Goa North District Police Team. While speaking to the NDTV, North District SP, Mr. Harish has confirmed this to us, that initially they have arrested, the first arrest was made by the Goa Police of the Chief General Manager, Mr. Rohit. And then what we have seen that later on 2 more arrests were made. And then after that, what we have seen that the duty operation manager was also arrested this very morning from the national capital. Now he's being taken back to the Goa for further interrogation. And it's very likely that in the next few hours, Goa police team will make all those 5 individuals sit and do the confrontation. Because if you see earlier, what we have seen that these 5 individuals were the basically key individuals who have got the very access to these 2 brothers, because they are the close aides, as well as they also see their business development part for this very company. Because if you see earlier, the document which the NDTV has exclusively accessed, Shiv, that this very person, Saurabh Luthra, has basically been part of 24 different companies. If you just go by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs data, he has been part of the 24 different companies. So his name has been part of several companies. And if in this very company, what we have been seeing that since this very incident took place for the last more than 40 hours, what we have been seeing that in last 40 hours, this very company has just issued one statement, and it's a very late response, too late and too little kind of response, and a templated kind of response which we have got through an Instagram post by Saurabh Luthra, in which he has basically sent a condolence message. So right now, if you see on the investigation part from the Goa District Administration, what we have seen that they have suspended 3 key individuals, and the most important point which needs to be highlighted that when that incident took place, at that point in time, this very club, the Birch Club, did not have an NOC of fire. So that's a very big question mark on the norms which was basically flouted by this very club. So if you see right now, the several teams have been formed to nab the key suspects in connection with the case, and one team has already been sent to the national capital to basically identify and locate and take back both those individuals from the national capital to Goa.
Akhil, we'll keep coming back to you. Thanks for that update from Goa. Now, the Saurabh and Gaurav Luthra, who were the owners of the Birch Nightclub where this tragedy took place, are entrepreneurs who own a number of clubs and restaurants in different parts of the country. One particular club they own in Delhi is called Romeo Lane in the upscale defense colony area. Is one of the clubs run by the Luthra brothers. The club in Delhi has been shut for the past 5 months.